Hey guys, today we're doing something a little different. I didn't go pick up the food this time. We had it delivered from a place called Arata Sushi and Bowl. Mara actually found this place and we got a really good deal.
Yeah, so all of this was $61, not including tip. And the gyoza was buy one, get one free. And then these bento boxes were buy one, get one free.
Which is insane.
Yeah. The gyoza I could see being buy one, get one free, but a whole entree is kind of crazy. And then my thing was the most expensive. Who's surprised? This was like $28, but it looks so good. I'm like so excited to eat.
I know. I want to try that too because the salmon looks amazing.
I know.
It was a salmon combo.
Deluxe combo. Yeah. And then this one was like the bento box was around $18. The gyoza was like $6, and then the soft shell crab was like $7.
Which is actually cheap. Soft shell crab is usually more expensive, but I think it's because they don't give you very much.
Yeah, it's just a small little one.
The bento boxes were beef, like a beef teriyaki. It looks more like a beef sukiyaki to me. Like, it's not typical like beef teriyaki, but it looks good and I'm starving.
Yeah, it did take a long time. So it was estimated around 35 to 45 minutes, and it took, I think, I think it took over an hour.
Yeah, we were waiting for a while and we were hungry and it smells amazing, but we'll see. It probably was sitting for a while in somebody's car, so it's probably not warm. And then the sushi, I don't know, like...
It's cold.
Okay, so I guess the sushi...
I was worried it would get cooked, but it didn't.
Well, especially with sushi, you want to be careful too, because it can't be sitting out for too long, or the fish will go bad. Okay,
let's start with the gyoza, the appetizer.
It smells so good.
And then I think the bento box comes with deep fried shumai. Because I saw shumai as an option, and I saw when I was opening them, I was like, oh.
They're really little, but they're so cute. It's good.
So the gyoza's not warm, like at all, but it's crunchy still.
It looks kind of mushy. It's not mushy. So some parts are like mushy and some parts are still crispy, but it's like barely lukewarm. I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's not warm. It still tastes good though. The flavor's good. But I feel like sometimes with these fried finger foods, you can eat them like a little cold. Like when you think about going to a potluck or like a party or whatever, they have all this food like out and people kind of, you know, eat it throughout the night or throughout the day, you know. I like the gyoza, it's good.
I don't usually eat soft shell crab.
I really like soft shell crab. So for those of you who've never tried soft shell crab, they're like these little crabs. I can't remember if they're like blue crab or what kind of crab they are, but they deep fry the whole thing, so you eat the shell too, even though that sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not hard.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good.
The shumai is not crunchy. I don't know if it was ever crunchy, but...
Yeah, it's not. It tastes good, but it's like soft. I'm gonna try the beef.
Cold?
It's cold, but it's really salty. I'm not sure about that flavor. I wonder why it's buy one, get one free. Yeah, I don't know that I would order this bento again. Maybe try a different type of meat.
It's not the saltiness, it's the flavor for me. It's not salty to me. It's just the flavor is not great.
And I like that they give you a little salad with this too. The salad is actually still cold. I'm surprised it didn't warm up because it had like hot food next to it.
What kind of dressing?
Like a ginger dressing. The dressing is good.
The salad is very fresh.
Which I'm surprised it didn't get soggy.
These rolls are
Yeah.
huge.
I was just gonna say that the California rolls are really big. Yours like totally fell apart. Normally I would use like wasabi and a little bit of soy sauce, but I'm gonna just eat it like this for now.
It's good. It is a little warm though.
Yeah, it's weird because it's a little warm and I don't think it's supposed to be. Maybe not warm, but it's definitely room temperature and it should be a little bit cold.
I'm gonna try the salmon and avocado roll from my little box.
What is it?
It's weird. I don't know if it was that piece, but the rice from that one was mushy. But the rice from the California roll was not mushy.
Oh, you could see that it looks different too. It looks mushier. So it must be a different batch of rice. I think maybe they overcooked the rice.
And I hate mushy rice.
Yeah, I would say the salmon roll is just mediocre. We've had better salmon rolls.
I'm gonna try the nigiri.
It's good.
The salmon is so thick.
Is this all the same salmon though?
That
This
one's
looks like
salmon belly. Yeah, so there's 4 salmon nigiri, the salmon and avocado roll, 2 salmon sashimi, and 2 salmon belly
I'm just
sashimi.
gonna take a little bite of this sashimi. I'm guessing it's probably the same as that.
So it looks different.
It tastes fresh and it is cold still. Somehow the sushi stayed cold.
They did put a napkin in between, so this was on the bottom, and then they put 2 napkins, and then they put the hot stuff, which makes sense because heat rises.
Yeah. So it was smart how they packed it.
Oh,
It's good.
there's like lemon. And this one came with crab sticks. Connie? I don't really like these though.
And then there's like daikon at the bottom. I like crab.
I don't know what these are. Onions? Shallots?
Yeah, I think so. They're like pickled onions. Like
Would
little
I like it?
baby. Maybe, maybe not. I guess not.
It's not terrible. Out of all the onions / shallots I've eaten, that's the one I would choose.
Really? I think it's good, but I like pickled onions.
Only because it's pickled, it's not as strong.
I actually like cooked or raw onions, so for me it tastes really good.
This salmon belly looks so good. Salmon belly is my favorite sushi.
Yeah, I think it's one of my favorites too. But it would be competing against yellowtail, uni, and ama ebi. Ama ebi is like the raw sweet shrimp, and then they usually fry the head, and I love it. It's so good.
It's so like soft. Oh my goodness. And there's a bit of lemon on it.
Does it taste different than this one?
Oh yeah. Mm.
It's like buttery, and it starts melting in your mouth when you start biting it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really good salmon belly. Yeah, that's probably one of the best salmon bellies.
I'm just putting some lemon on my salmon.
Yeah, this beef would definitely be better if it was hot, like they just made it. And I feel like, you know the glass noodles, the skinny glass noodles, if they had that in here, it would, I think, make it better.
Everything is so good, even though it's cold.
Maybe it's because we're hungry.
I think that's part of it.
I still can't get over that. We got double order of gyoza and double bentos. That's a really good deal. I think the sauces they put for the gyoza and for the soft shell crab are the same.
I think so. It is good. I usually don't eat this. It's a little salty though.
Not saltier than this. This is like ultra salty.
The crunch.
Yeah, they cooked that really well.
Oh. Wow. Their tempura is probably good too.
Yeah, I was almost gonna order shrimp tempura, but because we got the gyoza and the soft shell crab, and we were getting double orders, I decided not to get it. But I definitely want to try it next time. I bet you their shrimp tempura is like really good.
I would get that again. That's so good.
I would get that again too. Their gyoza is really good too, though. I mean, it would be better if it was hot, but it's still really good. It looks like they have a little bit of meat and some veggies in here.
Even though the salmon meal was a little bit expensive, I feel like it was so worth it. It was so good. Like their fish is really good quality.
The rolls weren't as good though.
No. But that's the more filling part of the meal. That's like the filler.
But I definitely would eat here again. The food was good. This is going to be really hard to rate
It is.
because it's like such different food.
Well, and because it was so tasty, but it just like didn't hold up great.
Well, I don't think the beef tasted as good as like the soft shell crab or the gyoza, and definitely not as good as the salmon.
I kind of forgot about it, even though it's right in front of me, because I'm so like tunnel vision on this salmon box. I'm glad they put lemon. It makes the salmon so much tastier.
And it makes it like more fresh. It gets rid of any of that fishy smell.
And then it kind of makes like a ponzu with the soy sauce.
So what kind of score are you going to be giving them?
For taste, subtracting this, if this was not in it,
Well, you can't do that though, because
no, I know,
we're
but
doing as a whole.
if the bento box wasn't in it, a 10.
Really?
But if with the bento box, like maybe an 8. Yeah, probably an 8. And then, so I think if we went there and got it ourselves, it would have been warm because it wouldn't have taken an hour. But in this state, maybe a 7 or a 7.5. Because it wasn't terrible and it was still crunchy. Everything that was needed to be crunchy was crunchy. It just wasn't warm.
So I think this is so hard because there were some things that tasted really good, and then like a couple of things that like were just eh. For taste, I think I would give it like a 7 or a 7.5, because I think, so my meal was supposed to be this bento. So if I was just basing it on this, it would be like a really low score. The only reason why the score comes up is because the other things were good. So I think 7, 7.5 is what I would give it for taste. And then it held up okay. Not the beef, but everything else I think held up pretty well. So I think I'd have to give it like a 7 or 7.5 for that too. Only because, like I said, this was supposed to be my main meal. So if I had only ordered this bento box, I would have been so disappointed.
Yeah.
And sushi, like sushi is kind of cheating, right? Because
Hey.
it doesn't have to be warm. It doesn't have to be crunchy. Like, as long as they package it right, it's gonna, be cold and it's gonna be okay. So I feel like delivery or takeout for sushi is a little bit easier.
If you got a deep fried roll, though.
Yeah, if you got like actual rolls, like the
Baked
special,
or deep fried, those would have to be warm.
Yeah. But it took over an hour for us to get the food, so those rolls probably would not be good either. So, but I mean, I would definitely eat there again. I just would eat there. I think it would be really, really good to eat it there.
But you wouldn't order that again?
Probably not. It was a little bit too salty in the flavor. Like, yeah, I think I might try like maybe their chicken bento box or something else. But yeah, probably not this one. But they had other things on the menu that I wanted to try, so I would probably go back and order something completely different.
I'm curious how their ama ebi is, because I thought about getting one.
Yeah. So maybe in a future video we can do do a video where we eat there, and then we can kind of compare. But I'm not disappointed. Like, there was some disappointing parts of it, but I think all in all, like, the food was good.
I'm getting full and I don't want to. Ooh.
I'm not sure what we're gonna film next, what kind of takeout or delivery we're gonna do, but if you guys have ideas, let us know, because sometimes we can't think of anything, something different.
Yeah, this was really good though. I'm satisfied. I know you're not necessarily, but
that's okay, because the other stuff was good, so I was able to like nibble on yours and have some appetizers.
it made up for it, kind of.
And the California rolls were actually good too. I'll probably finish those.
Yeah, those are really good. Like,
and they're huge.
Yeah, some places just have like, I mean, they're California rolls. They can't be that fancy, but some places just can't make them long.
Yeah, I mean, it's the crab filling, right? So if they don't make the crab filling right, then it's not going to taste very good. But this place actually made it really well. It tastes really good.
Yeah, and I feel like they put a lot of avocado in their rolls. Like the salmon avocado roll, like there's big chunks.
And the avocado is actually fresh. Like, it's green. It didn't turn brown. Sometimes when you order California rolls, especially if it's been sitting with something warm, the avocado will start turning brown if it wasn't like really, really good to begin with.
Yeah.
But their avocado is still very, very green, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Please remember to hit the like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.